And with me now is economist Colin Mang. Colin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Roger.
It seems to be a bit of a mixed opinion, although it does look like more and more are saying, no, nothing's going to move right now. What do you think is going to happen?
I think at most we're going to have one more rate cut this year, and that will probably come much later into the fall. There's no chance that we're going to see a rate cut this month. There's a few reasons for that. We got the inflation numbers for June, and inflation, the core level is at 1.9%. That's the headline figure. But what the Bank of Canada looks for is a slightly different measure where they filter out some of the volatile components of inflation. And that actually leaves what we call CPI trim at 3%, which is at the very upper range of what the Bank of Canada is comfortable with. So that indicates that definitely no interest rate cuts for the foreseeable future, because the bank is still grappling with inflation for a lot of different prices across the economy right now.
Is there the possibility we could see a rate increase?
I don't think so. The economy has sort of been chugging along at a very, very slow pace this year. For the first quarter, we saw the economy grow by about 0.5%. We're still waiting for the second quarter figures to come in. It's going to be another couple of months before we have the final figures from June. But what it's looking like the second quarter, just from the jobs report, we had a very, very slow April, slow May. June, as you just mentioned, the economy bounced back, 83,000 jobs that we added in June. But of those, only 70,000 were part-time. And we only saw about 13,000 that were full-time jobs. So economy is growing very, very slowly. The Bank of Canada is not going to want to jeopardize that growth by raising interest rates at this time.
What would it take for a rate cut? What kind of things will we have to see for the bank to say, okay, we can cut it, say, a quarter point?
Yeah, we would need to see inflation come down further. So factoring out those volatile components, energy being the big one, we saw a big drop in energy costs over the past couple of months because of the removal of the consumer carbon tax. So filtering out that kind of stuff, we would need to see inflation broadly reach around 2% after taking out volatile components like energy before the bank, I think, would consider a cut. Or if we fail to reach a trade deal with the United States and the economy really starts to tank, then we would also see a rate cut. But I'm still optimistic that the government is going to come to an agreement with the American administration by the end of this month, or at the very least agree to keep talking with them for a little while longer. So I don't see any economic collapse coming for Canada anytime this year. And as a result, we probably won't see any rate cuts.
All right, well, that's the good news. Colin, thank you as always for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Colin Mang is an economist.